In the vast and ever-expanding digital universe, we find ourselves surrounded by an array of tools. These tools, much like the stars and galaxies that populate the cosmos, are numerous and varied, each with its own unique purpose and potential. These tools, like celestial bodies, possess incredible power. They can be harnessed to create, to innovate, and to push the boundaries of what is possible in the digital realm. Some are used to build, to connect, and to illuminate the darkest corners of cyberspace. Programmers and developers use these tools to write code, create applications, and build the infrastructure that powers our digital world. Cybersecurity experts employ them to monitor networks, detect threats, and protect sensitive information. Others, however, can be wielded with less noble intentions. In the hands of malicious actors, these same tools can become instruments of chaos and destruction. Hacking tools, in the wrong hands, have the potential to disrupt, to steal, and to cause harm on a grand scale. Cyber attacks can lead to data breaches, financial loss, and even the compromise of critical infrastructure. Yet, these same tools, when used ethically and responsibly, are essential for cybersecurity professionals. Ethical hackers, also known as white hat hackers, use these tools to identify vulnerabilities and strengthen defenses. They help us understand vulnerabilities, strengthen defenses, and ultimately make the digital world a safer place. By simulating attacks, they can find and fix weaknesses before malicious hackers can exploit them. Imagine, if you will, a master locksmith. To protect against those with malicious intent, they must understand the workings of even the most intricate locks. To protect against those with malicious intent, they must understand the workings of even the most intricate locks. This knowledge allows them to create stronger, more secure locks that can withstand attempts to breach them. Similarly, cybersecurity experts utilize hacking tools to probe systems, identify weaknesses, and fortify them against attack. Penetration testers, or pen testers, simulate cyber attacks to uncover vulnerabilities that need to be addressed. But before we delve into the fastest hacking and recon tool, we must first acknowledge the immense responsibility that comes with such knowledge. The power to access and manipulate digital systems is not to be taken lightly. It is a power that must be used wisely, ethically, and always in service of the greater good. The digital key to our future lies in the balance between innovation and security, between freedom and control. As we navigate this universe of tools, let us do so with a commitment to integrity and the well-being of all. In the digital cosmos, information is king. And just as astronomers use powerful telescopes to gather light from distant galaxies, hackers employ reconnaissance, or recon, to gather information about their targets. Time is of the essence in the fast-paced world of cybersecurity. The quicker a threat can be identified, the faster it can be neutralized. This is where the concept of the fastest hacking tool comes into play. But what exactly does fastest mean in this context? Is it the tool that can penetrate a system in milliseconds, or is it the tool that can gather vast amounts of data in the blink of an eye? The answer, as with many things in the universe, is not so simple. While automated tools certainly play a crucial role in reconnaissance, there is one tool that surpasses them all in terms of raw speed and adaptability: the human mind. Yes, you read that right. Human intuition is a powerful tool in the realm of cybersecurity. The fastest hacking and recon tool is not a piece of software or a complex algorithm. It's something far more intricate and nuanced. It is the very organ that allows us to comprehend the vastness of the cosmos itself, the human brain. This incredible organ is capable of processing vast amounts of information, making connections and drawing conclusions in ways that no machine can replicate. Think of it this way: automated tools are like powerful telescopes. They can gather immense amounts of data from the far reaches of the digital universe. They can gather immense amounts of data, but they lack the ability to interpret that data in a meaningful way. They can show us the stars, but they can't tell us what those stars mean. That's where human intuition comes in. It's the ability to see beyond the raw data, to understand the story that the data is telling. A skilled hacker, armed with years of experience and a deep understanding of systems, can often spot vulnerabilities that automated tools miss. They can see the subtle signs that indicate a potential weakness, the small inconsistencies that suggest something is not quite right. They can see patterns, connect seemingly unrelated dots, and anticipate their target's next move. This ability to think like an adversary, to understand their tactics and strategies, is something that no machine can replicate. This is not to say that automated tools are useless. Far from it. They are essential for handling large-scale tasks and automating repetitive processes. They can scan thousands of lines of code in seconds, identify known vulnerabilities, and monitor networks for signs of intrusion. They are essential for handling large-scale tasks and automating repetitive processes. They can perform tasks that would be impossible for a human to do alone, and they can do it with incredible speed and accuracy. But when it comes to raw speed and adaptability, nothing can match the power of the human mind. The ability to think creatively, to adapt to new situations, and to understand the nuances of human behavior is something that no machine can replicate. In the ever-evolving world of cybersecurity, human intuition remains our greatest asset. Section 4. The power of observation. A hacker's keen eye. One of the key strengths of the human brain is its ability to process visual information. This ability allows us to interpret and understand the world around us, often in ways we aren't even consciously aware of. A skilled hacker, like a seasoned detective, can glean a surprising amount of information simply by observing their target. They use their keen eye to pick up on details that others might overlook, piecing together a puzzle from seemingly unrelated fragments. This could involve something as simple as looking for clues in a company's website source code. By examining the HTML, JavaScript, and other elements, a hacker can uncover hidden information such as comments left by developers, outdated software versions, or even unprotected directories. Or analyzing the metadata of publicly available documents. Metadata can reveal a wealth of information, including the document's author, creation date, and even the software used to create it. This data can provide valuable insights into a company's operations and potential vulnerabilities. It could also involve monitoring social media for careless posts that reveal sensitive information. Employees might inadvertently share details about their work, upcoming projects, or even internal processes, all of which can be exploited by a hacker. The key is to pay attention to detail. Every piece of information, no matter how small, can be a crucial part of the bigger picture. Hackers are often looking for the smallest of slip-ups, the tiniest of cracks in a company's security posture. These minor oversights can be the entry points they need to infiltrate a system. The tiniest of cracks in a company's security posture can be exploited. Just as a small crack in a dam can lead to a catastrophic failure, a minor vulnerability in a company's defenses can be the gateway to a major breach. And just like an astronomer searching for a faint signal from a distant star, hackers must be patient, persistent, and incredibly observant. They spend countless hours sifting through data, looking for that one piece of information that will unlock the door to their target. They must be patient, persistent, and incredibly observant. The process can be tedious and time-consuming, but the rewards can be significant. A single piece of overlooked information can be the key to a successful hack. For example, a seemingly innocuous social media post about a company outing could inadvertently reveal the location of the company's headquarters. This information, while seemingly trivial, can be a goldmine for a hacker. A hacker could then use this information to launch a physical attack. Knowing the location of the headquarters can help them plan a break-in or other physical intrusion, or to gain access to the company's network. Physical access to a building can provide opportunities to install malware, steal devices, or gain direct access to the network. It's all about connecting the dots. By piecing together bits of information from various sources, a hacker can build a comprehensive picture of their target, identifying weaknesses, and planning their attack with precision. Section 5. Deduction and analysis. Connecting the digital dots. Once a hacker has gathered enough information, they can begin to piece together a picture of their target's security posture. This is where the power of deduction and analysis comes into play. Just as Sherlock Holmes could deduce a person's occupation and habits from a single glance, a skilled hacker can use their knowledge of systems and human behavior to identify potential vulnerabilities. They might notice, for instance, that a company is using outdated software that is known to have security flaws. Or they might discover that an employee has been reusing the same password across multiple accounts. These seemingly small details can be all a hacker needs to gain access to a system. It's like finding a loose thread on a sweater and pulling on it until the whole thing unravels. Section 6. Social engineering. The art of persuasion. Of course, not all hacking involves brute-forcing passwords or exploiting software vulnerabilities. Sometimes the easiest way to gain access to a system is to simply ask for it. This is where social engineering comes in. Social engineering is the art of manipulating people into revealing confidential information or performing actions that compromise security. A skilled social engineer might impersonate a trusted individual, such as an IT support technician, in order to trick an employee into giving up their password. Or they might use phishing emails to trick users into clicking on malicious links that install malware on their computers. The key to social engineering is understanding human psychology. A successful social engineer knows how to exploit people's emotions, such as fear, greed, or curiosity, in order to